Hey guys, okay, so now in this one particular workshop, we are going to be talking about ICICI Bank. Okay, so first let's understand how big ICICI Bank is. So the loan book of the bank is north of 10 lakh crores. It's actually 10.5 lakh crores. If you look at the deposit book of ICICI Bank, that's around 12.5 lakh crores. So ICICI Bank, just like HDFC Bank, is one of the biggest banks of this country, right? State Bank of India is, of course, like with a loan book of 25-30 lakh crores, is right up there. It's the number one bank when it comes to the size of the book. And in the private sector space, ICICI Bank is number two after HDFC Bank, that has a loan book of around 16 lakh crores. So let's first understand like how ICICI Bank has been doing well in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Like many of you guys have this question like why has the ICICI Bank stock did better than HDFC Bank? The clear indication is it's because ICICI Bank focused more on the retail part of the book, whereas HDFC Bank focused more on the corporate part of the book. This is basically what I'm telling you like probably 3, 4 years back, right? And of course different banks will have so different banks will have different strategies going forward, correct? So ICICI Bank, let me tell you, 58 to 60% of their total book is retail today, got it? Whereas on HDFC Bank, you would see like the retail part was less than 50%, right? Now what happens is this, right? HDFC Bank thought like retail would be, going forward would be in sticky waters. So as a result of which they focused more on corporate, whereas ICICI Bank did not think in such ways. As a result of which, because you focus more on the retail side than on the corporate side, now you know, right, retail side में आपको ज़्यादा yield मिलता है, correct? Because retail side has personal loan, credit card, plus ICICI Bank always had the privilege of a home loan book in its whole asset book. HDFC Bank never had that, because now you see the HDFC Bank is getting the home loan book after its merger with HDFC Limited, got it? So now if you see, ICICI Bank incrementally gave out a lot of loans in the retail space: home loan, gold loan, car loan, then personal loan, credit cards, right? As a result of which the NIMs, the net interest margin of ICICI Bank, went up from I think 3.8, 3.9% probably 3 years back to now almost at 5%, got it? Whereas on the other hand, HDFC Bank, which focused more on the corporate loans, but corporate loan में आपको yield उतना नहीं मिलता है ना. How much money are you going to get, say for example lending to a Tata Group company, got it? 5%, 7%, 8% yield, right, on those loans. Whereas say for example in a credit card you can get up to 35, 40% का yield on the same principle, got it? तो पॉइंट यही पे है कि लाइक सिंस ICICI बैंक ने रिटेल में ज़्यादा फोकस किया, देयर निम्स वेंट अप. On the other hand, and when I say NIMs going up means profitability went up at a much higher pace. If you look at the bank's PAT ka growth or PPOP, which is pre-provision operating profit ka growth, that happened at a much faster pace than what happened with HDFC Bank. जबकि दोनों बैंक का asset quality was pristine. So now if you think about this, अगर दोनों का asset quality is good, both banks have good asset quality, but one of the two grew profits at a faster pace, of course money will chase that stock, right, rather than the other stock. That's why you would see ICICI Bank doing much better, right, than HDFC Bank. Now let's focus on ICICI Bank's numbers a bit on the Q1 FY24 numbers. So as I told you, right, their PAT went up by 40%, right, on a YOY basis on such a big base. Second is, if you look at the NIMS ka number, it is now around 4.9%, right? So a bank with such a size growing NIMs up to 5% is a huge thing in itself. But there are a couple of things here जो आपको समझना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. So what happened was when the interest rates were moving up, right, because of inflation को control करने के लिए when the repo rate was hiked, what banks do is they immediately pass on the rising rates to the consumers. ठीक है, मतलब बैंक से जो क्रेडिट लिया है उनके पास पास ऑन कर देते हैं. जबकि जो डिपॉजिटर्स है, डिपॉजिट का जो इंटरेस्ट रेट्स हाइक होना चाहिए वो धीरे धीरे करके आता है. सो बेसिकली व्हाट हैपेंड, ऑफ कोर्स एक तो ICICI बैंक का रिटेल फोकस की वजह से निम्स वर गोइंग अप. द सेकंड रीजन वाज आल्सो बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट कि लाइक, एंड दिस इज नॉट ओनली विद ICICI बैंक, ऑल द बैंक्स डू इट, कि द डिपॉजिट रेट गो अप एट अ स्लोअर पेस, right? But when it is time to like raise rates on the lending book, banks do that immediately, right? So basically क्या है, going forward ICICI Bank actually said on the con call कि उनका निम्स थोड़ा बहुत घटने वाला है, because now the डिपॉजिट का जो पेस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है, राइट, वो अभी बढ़ने वाला है. सो निम्स में थोड़ा कॉन्ट्रैक्शन आ सकता है. Apart from that, like if you look at the book of ICICI Bank, all the segments started firing. That means whether I talk about retail, SME, business banking or rural banking, like retail grew 22% YOY, the SME grew around 29% YOY. Let me also tell you, recently India में कोविड के बाद से ये SME और MSME में एक पूरा बूम चल रहा है, right? Not only with banks, but if you read the NBFCs, the housing finance and all the companies, the microfinance companies ना, सब SME और MSME division पे ज़्यादा bullish है. So here also you see the SME and the MSME division of ICICI Bank growing 30%. बाद में when we do Axis Bank in another workshop, Axis Bank is also very bullish on the SME MSME space in Bharat. Bharat means tier 2, 3, 4, 5 cities and the village areas. Okay, मतलब इंडिया के hinterlands में. Okay, so and if I talk about the entire loan book growth of ICICI Bank, it is 21% on a YOY basis. Deposits, which is 12.5 lakh crores, also grew almost at 18% on a YOY basis. So that means ICICI Bank को deposit लेने में कोई problems नहीं हो रहा है, right? So that's another point here. Now here is one more thing here that people get confused a lot, right? People always tend to compare Q4 with Q1 data, right? In the banking space. Never do that, right? In a banking space, Q1 is always the leanest quarter, okay? And it gets better with every passing quarter. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because if you look at Q1 में agri में, I mean if you look at the agri or the rural book of every bank, वहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत NPAs आता है, right? That's just a seasonality aspect in agriculture. So because of seasonality, you would see that, you know, banking sector में Q1 में disbursement Q1 में, मतलब the growth from Q4 to Q1 उतना आता नहीं है, right? That's why you should never compare banking का कोई भी results on a quarter basis. You compare this Q1 with the Q1 of the last fiscal. You don't compare Q1 with the Q4 of last fiscal, which by the way एकदम banking का सबसे बढ़िया quarter होता है. Okay, so that's another way of looking at it. Now, if you look at what happened here, right? After inflationary pressure came, right? And I think I already touched upon this point, right? जब RBI ने rates बढ़ाया, from repo rate went up from 4% to I think now around 6.5%. जब ये repo rate बढ़ गया, तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ? जो आपका banks का जो term deposits है, term deposits became very attractive. So basically what people did were people took money out of, you know, their savings account and put that money more into the term deposits. Got it? So इससे क्या हुआ? हर बैंकिंग सेक्टर में, सिर्फ ICICI बैंक का बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, फॉर ऑल द बैंक्स इन द स्पेस, आप देखोगे द कासा परसेंटेज टू टोटल डिपॉजिट्स हैव कम डाउन बिकॉज पीपल सी के लाइक ओके नाउ टर्म डिपॉजिट में आई एम नाउ गेटिंग 6-7-8% ऑन माई फिक्स डिपॉजिट, राइट? सो व्हाई वुड आई कीप ऑल माई मनी इन सेविंग्स? जबकि जब when the repo rate was 4%, there wasn't much of an interest gain का differential between a savings account and let's say a fixed deposit, right? So लोग savings में रखते थे पैसे, and because savings में क्या था, you can take the money out anytime you want, right? Just go to an ATM or you can just take the money out. But now term deposits give you a 6-7-8%, whereas the savings ka rate remains at 3%. So there is a differential of 2-3 percentage points, right? As a result of which money is flowing more now towards the deposits, right? So even though the deposit percentage, like the deposit growth आ रहा है, even in deposit there is immense growth in term deposit, और कासा में उतना ग्रोथ आ नहीं रहा है कोई बैंक्स का. सो ये भी ICICI बैंक ने अपने कॉन कॉल में बताया. Okay, other thing is, right, कि like I think I've covered more or less thing here, like the asset quality is pristine for the bank. If you look at the NPA numbers, the net NPA of ICICI bank is 0.48%, right, which is like as good as anything, right? So this is the thing, right? ICICI bank made a lot of money for its shareholders in the past 3-4 years because उनका profitability went up at a much faster pace than HDFC bank, and their asset quality also improved in the process. Right, if you look at the slippages, right, the slippages came down on a YOY basis, right? And अगर आप देखोगे, the bank is always well provided, इनका PCR number बहुत अच्छा है, the capital adequacy ratio, I mean which says के like okay, balance sheet का strength क्या है, ICICI bank का capital adequacy ratio is around 20%. So everything played in the favor of ICICI bank for the last 3-4 years, as a result of which they made more money than HDFC bank, जो थोड़ा profitability के जगह में जाके मार खा गया और उनका NIMS का contraction आया, right? So as a result of which HDFC bank का stock ने उतना perform नहीं कर पाया जितना ICICI bank ने किया. Okay, so on that note, I think I have covered more or less all the things here. Asset quality सब कुछ cover हो गया. Huh. So as I told you, right, going forward, ICICI Bank doesn't give any guidance. They don't give any growth guidance. But अब वही point है. I don't have that stock in my portfolio. मेरा opinion वही है कि like I want to have a financial in my portfolio जिसका asset quality is almost like as pristine as ICICI Bank, right? But I want a higher pace of growth on my portfolio. Even I know ICICI Bank grows at 17, 18, 19, 20%, right? But with a bigger and bigger base, it becomes difficult for ICICI Bank to grow at this pace going forward, right? So जब ICICI बैंक का बुक भी HDFC बैंक की तरह होगा लाइक 15-16 लाख करोड़, तब भी उनका आप देखोगे पेस ऑफ ग्रोथ ऑफ द बुक विल स्लो डाउन टू से 16, 17, 18, 19% जो आज HDFC बैंक डिक्लेयर कर रहा है, राइट? सो हैविंग सेड दैट आई एम नॉट इन्वेस्टेड इन दैट बैंक, मेरे पास जो पोर्टफोलियो में जो फाइनेंशियल्स है उसका जो AUM का बुक दैट ग्रोज नॉर्थ ऑफ 30%. आई हैव 2 फाइनेंशियल्स इन माय पोर्टफोलियो एंड ऑफ कोर्स दोनों का एसेट क्वालिटी is the best in class among the segment. Got it? So ये रहा ICICI बैंक का क्वार्टर वन FY24 का अर्निंग्स नंबर. मैनेजमेंट कॉन कॉल में तो और कुछ है नहीं, ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं. आई टॉक्ट अबाउट द निम्स का मॉडरेशन एज वेल गोइंग फॉरवर्ड बिकॉज द डिपॉजिट रेट आर गोइंग टू गो अप, राइट, एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच निम्स थोड़ा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा. बट देन अगेन हैविंग सेड दैट द बैंक इज फोकसिंग मोर ऑन द एफिशिएंसी फ्रंट एज वेल एंड आई थिंक निम्स को थोड़ा बहुत मैनेज कर लेगा. 4.9 के जगह कितना ही होगा, 4.6 होगा, 4.7 होगा, राइट. बट ICICI बैंक टुडे is a very very stable bank, right? And again, of course, if you have an expectation of 15, 17, 18% CAGR on your portfolio, then ICICI bank can play a big part in it. On that note, thank you so much.